Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rudy Ardian. So I'm standing here to be the commentator of the video from the WhatsApp group that we need to decide which one is to be the winner. And my decision is the winner is from University of Tanjung Pura. Their role is to be the closing government team. So basically, I'm here to oppose the argument from the winner. Yeah, so basically that's it. And first, I would like to say the honorable judges and audiences. This is the opposition team. So the motion for today's debate is: in a post-COVID Indonesia, this House would prioritize revitalizing rural growth, real sector, and agricultural resilience over urban office employment. So, basically, based on the closing government team, they said that agriculture is much more important to focus rather than in the urban society. So basically, I would like to give this first statement about the agricultural aspect. So in agricultural aspect, we know that they are more likely to be producing about the daily necessities in the society, such as food, meat, etc., etc. So basically, this is something that we actually needed for the society. But actually, in the COVID-19 situation, much people are laid off from their job. So basically, they losing their job and they cannot afford or they cannot purchasing any kind of basic needs. So it is actually something really hard for them to be purchase even basic needs for themselves. So basically, in the post COVID-19, we as the opposition team should declare that the corporation in the urban area is much more important to be more focused. We need to incentivize the corporation first, and we can also give the better effect to the other aspect in the society, such as rural area too. So basically, I'm just gonna trying to use the concept of the trickle down effect. If we try to focusing on one main thing, such as corporation, we can give the beneficial too in the other aspect of the society. So this is the mechanism of the aspect. This is the mechanism of the trickle down effect that I just stated before. So basically, if we incentivize the corporation first, we can encourage the growth of economy. Why? Because revitalizing corporation or office employments can get or can rectify the higher consumption after the COVID-19, because we know that in the COVID-19 people are much more painful to purchase any kind of product, even a daily necessity. So basically, if we focusing on the corporation first, revitalizing corporation first, we can get the higher rate of consumption in our society. So basically, if the higher rate of the consumption in society, we can actually uplifting the value of the product. So basically, I'm just gonna go to the other side, such as agricultural aspect. If the agricultural aspect is revitalizing and they produce many kind of products, such as basic needs, such as food, rice, meat, etc., etc. We know that in the society that having the damage from the COVID-19, they are more likely cannot afford that, because as the cause of COVID-19 is the lower consumption. So basically, if the revitalizing in the corporation first, we can get the higher consumption in our society, because the employment is much more it more likely to afford any kind of basic needs. So if they can afford the basic needs, the value of the product is getting higher again. So the So the agricultural aspect and the urban and the rural society aspect can uplifting too, because the higher consumption in society is gained the higher rate, uh, comparatively to the COVID-19 situation. And also, I wanna I wanna give some couple arguments that I would like to bring to the table. So first, my argument is the agriculture aspect is not enough if the lower consumption. So basically, this is just this is like what I said before, that we need to focusing on the higher consumption first. We need to we need to heal the damage from the COVID-19, and we have to get the higher consumption in society. So basically, how this is going to happen is by the is by revitalizing incorporation, and also trying to digitalize in the market, such as in the agricultural aspect. We need to digitalize them, just like in the closing government team have said that digitalizing in the agricultural aspect is not important at all. It is actually not true, because we need to digitalize the product we need to digitalize the product from the agricultural aspect. Why? Because we can get a better opportunity to gain more a market. So basically, if the higher consumption take place in our society, and digitalized market is also take place in our society, they more likely to be able to uplifting the economic in our society. So basically, that's my first argument. And also my second argument is, they say that we need also to focusing in the lower class to middle class, because in Indonesia, the composition of the society is much more in the lower and the middle class. So basically, it can be we can rectify this problem by focusing on the developing in the education in the urban area, because we need to be we need more skillful people, so they can be join to they can join to the corporation and to be employed. And also, they can in the education aspect, they are more likely to join. So they can be get a better skill from the lower and middle class society. So that's why they are more likely to be skillful, so they can join to the corporation, and it can of that thing. And also, we also need to investing to the developing of job vacancy. And this is something that also have relation to the corporation aspect that I said before, that we need to focusing on the corporations by incentivize the corporation, and trying to make trying to make better opportunities to the corporation by job vacancy. And by the job vacancy, we know that people in the lower class and the middle class can join to the corporation, because they are more likely to be educated by the better education system that I said before. So basically, uh, this is my argument to trying to rebut the winner from the to trying to rebut the winner that I decided before. So basically, that's it. Thank you.